Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here and I'm getting my afternoon coffee. Yeah, this is only my second cup today, so it tastes just as good as it did this morning. So I was thinking a lot about the way we shop now and the way it used to be before Amazon. Now, before I get into the video, I am going to just want to explain to you that this is only my point of view. I am not knocking Amazon in any way, shape, or form, but I have opinions about it, and they're very strong opinions about it. So I'm just going to let you know that, this is my channel, and I am going to express myself on things in a polite manner as much as I can. But being truthful, I'm going to be all truthful. Okay, so in case you guys don't know, if the younger generations are watching, years ago, up until the beginning of Amazon, you shopped in a store. Back then, there was Caldor and Kmart, and we didn't have Walmarts up here then. There were department stores. There was Macy's and JCPenney and Sears and Roebuck and Peerless and The Outlet and Learners and Casual Corner and Tom McCann Shoes and Forsheim Shoes and tons of stores. And that's what the malls were full of, quality stores. The Hallmark Card Shop, So we used to shop at a mall or at like Caldor or Kmart or somewhere. When I was growing up, when you shopped, you went to these classy department stores. Your clothes were treated with kindness. They were folded perfectly, wrapped in tissue, just folded up in tissue, placed in a box. They never asked you if you wanted a bag. Gift wrapping was optional and free. And they were beautifully wrapped. And you felt like you are presenting, because when you're giving a present, you're presenting something to someone. You're giving them a presentation of how you feel about them and how you thought of them. So it was a whole different experience when I was growing up. But now, it has gotten very commercialized. We all know that Christmas has gotten commercialized. But I mean, even just the whole shopping experience is just whatever you want, go online, order it, it shows up. Okay? That became very popular about 4 years ago when we weren't really supposed to be going out anywhere and essential people only. So it really took off. I found it very convenient. I'm not going to lie. I found it very, very convenient. However, I was scrolling through Facebook the other day. Well, first I want to get back to another point I wanted to make. I have all these empty boxes that I have to break down and put out with the recycle. Just saying. Okay. So the other day I'm scrolling through Facebook, and it was a video about Amazon, about the conditions of the workers and what they put up with. Now, just before this, I was complaining that it was taking way too long, and I have Prime. Why am I waiting 4 days for an order, But then I realized, oh yeah, okay, they're on strike and this and that. So now I'm looking at this video. I have never seen such horrible, horrific, inhumane working conditions in my life. Now, I am not a flaming liberal. I'm not one of these green energy and let's save the earth and all that. I'm not, okay? But I'm not heartless either. And what I saw in that video physically, I felt like somebody punched me in the gut. These workers all over these Amazon places, all over the world, all work under basically the same conditions. Inhumane. In one facility, they were showing them. I mean, they're just like throwing the stuff on the conveyor belt, getting it down, throwing it down. I mean, these people don't have time to breathe. It must have been so hot in there. Now, I don't know what time of year the video was taken, but it was so hot in there that none of the male workers had shirts on. That's how hot it was. So, I don't know if it was winter, summer, I don't know what part of the world it was, but it must have been pretty darn hot for all the males to not be wearing a shirt. Number one. Number two. They don't get a break. The Amazon drivers drive at Christmas time 12 hours a day delivering packages. And they have to be delivered the way the customer wants it. Now, I'm not saying sometimes you don't just get it thrown wherever they can throw it. But I think if I was doing deliveries at 10 o'clock at night and I started at early morning, I'd be like, yeah, lady, here's your package too. I mean, come on. That really bothered me. The other thing that bothered me, the only thing I can liken this to is when I see someone tossing away food. It's gut-wrenching to me. It's sinful to me that so many people need it and then we just discard it like it's nothing. And that's a blessing. When you do things like that to me, you're telling God you don't need his blessing. You don't need him. You're okay. I'm all set. Okay? So that's going to bring me to my next point. I never saw such piles and piles of boxes and packages. I'm telling you, the only time I've seen anything piled higher than that was a homeschool field trip I took with my granddaughters to the recycling facility. And there was mounds and mounds and mounds of recycled trash waiting to be recycled, just dumped from the trucks. Our packages, we think we're doing something wonderful by buying Aunt Susie something really special from Amazon. It's just thrown. It's literally picked up and thrown like a piece of trash. I didn't even know that it was a pile of packages to be sent. I literally thought it was a dump with piles of stuff in it. I thought until I really had to go back and rewatch that part of the video, I thought that Amazon was dumping this stuff in the dump, and it wasn't. They were sending it to you and me. Our money, our time, our effort, just disregard it. Totally disregard. So I'm asking everyone today to just think about a little more holiday and gift-giving experience. And I never thought I'd say this because I love Amazon. But seriously, go to the store. They may not wrap up your clothes in tissue and put them in a gift box for you anymore. It is what it is. But hand-picking something out yourself, touching it, making sure it's okay, putting the bag carefully in your car, making sure it doesn't get stolen while you go to the next store, the next mall, bringing it home and you don't have all these boxes around and you can just wrap your gifts. A lot of people are missing out on Christmas experiences because they're not doing the Christmas shopping in person. So we're not getting that Christmas atmosphere with the lights and the music and the, yeah, all right, so it's crowded, but it's part of the fun, you know? It's part of the fun to see who you don't bump into and, you know, let's see if we can get out of here without getting our toes crushed. And then people are paying to go look at Christmas lights. But when you go to the stores, and especially the malls, even if you can't afford anything at the mall, it's nice to just go, and if they have like a food court or something, get a coffee or an ice cream cone or one of those big pretzels and walk around and just people watch and look at the decorations and look at the lights and watch the little kids sitting on Santa's lap and stop paying to go look at Christmas lights when they're at the mall. Everything we need is at the mall. I, in good conscience, can never, ever order anything from Amazon again. And I saw the video right after I purchased a few things and I'm waiting for them to arrive. When they arrive, I am canceling Prime. I can't condone, to me, that kind of disrespect towards goods that we pay for. While the workers are treated horribly, and the CEOs are all billionaires. I just can't do that. I would rather go to a store, shop in person, give the cashiers and the floor help some job security, and walk away knowing that I did a little bit, just a little bit, to make it a little bit better. Just the whole gift-giving experience. So guys, like I said, this is my opinion. If you like Amazon, go ahead. I mean, I fully took advantage of it this year, all year long, not just for Christmas, but I'm not doing it anymore. When I saw that video, I was convinced that I'm going to be shopping in stores, in person from now on. So leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this whole shopping experience. And always like and subscribe. And I will catch you on my next video. Thank you for watching.